My story friends from around the world. Welcome everyone joining us today for our live guided meditation sessions with Mang John. So without further ado, let us pay respect to Mang John by bow 3 times. Let's putting our palm together and let's bow. Second bow and third bow. So I'd like to invite Mang John to begin the sessions today.
Hello, everyone, dear friends from all around the world, dear Jesse, DJ Botak, Yoon, Lee Shuvi, TNI, and Adesina, Akerele, Iris, Vivian, Christina, Alvin, and Adeyinka, Deborah Goy, Frankie Liu, Christine Moore, Augustine, and Chiang, Xing. Okay, so very nice to be with all of you today. I'm not at the temple now, so I'm in another place, and there might be some little disturbing noise from the box, but I hope it's okay. Do you hear any noise at the moment? Like there's some cicadas or something? No? That's good. Okay, because I guess I managed to reduce some noise to some extent. Okay, so without further ado, we will begin the sessions by me showing some tips for the meditation today. All right, so let me share the screen. Here I have something to share with you. Now you can see that in our meditation, we have what we call obstacles, meditation obstacles, and these meditation obstacles, when we gonna not see them with our eyes, but we can hear them because sometimes they disguise as the inner voice. Okay, and this inner voice actually will try to prevent us to achieve and to go to the center of the body. So our goal is to go to the center of the body, like this one. But because the inner voice, anybody have listened to this kind of voice before? Like some voice whispering to us, hey, we meditate too much today. Let's stop. Let's call it a day. Or maybe we should not meditate today because we have been doing it over the past weeks already. Have you ever listened to this voice? Anyone? Okay. The thing is that if it's quite straightforward, like it try to whisper to us, maybe not today, maybe only 50 minutes is enough. That will be easy to recognize because it's like something that you normally would not, or that if you want to have good meditation, that doesn't make sense, right? To meditate, to skip the meditation completely, something like that. But the thing is that sometimes this inner voice can whisper to us in a way that it's harder to recognize, and eventually we were kind of fooled, and if we are fooled by the inner voice, then we might misunderstand, get incorrect information. And let me give you an example, okay? Let me give you an example. When you meditate, then it's like you are digging a hole. And sometimes if you haven't done meditation for a while, it might be harder to go to the center. That makes sense, right? Like if you stop meditation for 2 months and then you come to meditate, it should be harder to do so, because it's like there are a lot of layers that you have to dig, and it takes longer time to reach the center of the body. But the thing is that maybe you meditate and you meditate 2 times. The first time you do it shortly, like you do it only 5 minutes, okay? And the second time you did it for 1 hour. Which one is easier? 5 minutes or 1 hour? Anyone? 5 minutes or 1 hour? 5 minutes will be easier, okay? Right. And if you kind of, feel that meditating only 5 minutes is easier than 1 hour, maybe next time you're not going to meditate for a longer session. Think about it, right? Because when you meditate shortly, the inner obstacles, the inner voices, the inner viruses will not try to obstruct you, because you're not going to reach the deeper state anyway. You just meditate for 5 minutes. There will be no obstruction, right? It's like if you want to go to the moon, you need to have a rocket, right? But if you do not have a rocket, but you have just a toy or just an airplane, you surely cannot fly to the sky. When you cannot fly to the sky, then there will be no effect from the gravity, because you don't actually need to escape the gravity. Does it make any sense? Yes. So if you meditate, you were tricked to believe that meditating for shorter session is better than do it for a longer one. And you probably will not consider having a longer session at all. And that's pretty, not very rational, right? Because we know that if you want to like dig a hole, the longer you have time to dig, the deeper you can make a deep hole. Otherwise, your hole will be very shallow. You probably will not be able to discover anything underneath the ground. Okay, so what I'm telling you here is that now that we meditate, we should not listen to any inner voice yet, because sometimes it's very hard to differentiate between our voice and the voice of the virus. And if we are unable to tell whether, okay, this is our voice, this is the voice of the virus, chances that we might believe in the voice of our, impurities within or the inner virus will be high. And many people, when they meditate shortly, they feel great. They meditate only 5 minutes, they're okay. But when they meditate for longer sessions, they find it harder to do it. That's because the longer you meditate, the more obstructions you will face. As a result, if you meditate only shortly, like 5-10 minutes, you're not going to improve, right? Okay, that's an example, the first voice. And the second voice, like, okay, I'm just back from a meditation retreat, and I was having a wonderful time. Anybody have been to a meditation retreat before? Yes, you've been to one before, right? And during a meditation retreat, maybe you felt pretty nice. And when you return, you kind of want to do it on your own. And then you start doing the meditation. when you start skipping some sessions, it's like maybe you're busy, you have a lot of work to do, and you come back on Sunday and you don't meditate on Monday. When you do that, you know, you skip meditation on Monday, but on Tuesdays you still have good meditation. So you may be tricked to believe that probably I don't have to do it every single day, and that still works. But the reason that you still meditate well on Monday is because you still have profound inner peace that you have collected from the retreat. You got what I mean? Like you still have some old stuff. And then when you do it and you skip some days and you still have good sessions on Monday, and you believe that, oh, I don't have to do it every day, it still works. And then you start skipping. Eventually, when you realize, it will be too late because the hole will be already full, and the part that you have dug is already filled. Again, you have to start digging the hole again. Okay, so that's is why we should not be tricked to believe that the inner voice, when we meditate, you know, don't listen to any inner voice. Just make sure that you listen to only the mantra, for example, so that you will not be tricked to follow a wrong path. All right, so now ready for the meditation. Let's begin our meditation together so that we have more time to do it. Now find yourself the most comfortable sitting posture and close your eyelids softly and gently. Breathe in and out, long, softly, slowly. And relax all the muscles in the body from the top of your head down to your toes. You may spend a moment to relax all your muscles from the muscles of your forehead, the muscles of your cheek and your chin. Feel the flow of relaxation spreading to your neck, your shoulders, your arms, your hands, down to your fingertips. Relax the muscles of your torso, from your chest to your abdomen, your hips, your thighs, your knees, down to your feet, all the way to your tiptoe until you feel completely relaxed in every part of your body. When you are feeling more relaxed, it will be easier for the mind to stay inside the body. We will make sure that the mind is within the body by following the awareness of the breath. Breathe in deeply, softly, slowly. Stay with both inhalation and exhalation. When your mind is able to stay with the breath, it will release all other thoughts, and you feel relatively lighter. And if you breathe as soft as you can, as slow as you can, as gentle as you can, it will be easier to follow your breath. And this is how we naturally calm the mind down. Even when your mind got distracted at any point, you may gently come back to the breath. And when we do this again and again, without feeling frustrated or annoyed, the mind is able to stay with the breath, and we will gain more consciousness. That is enough for the mind to stay still inside the body. And I would like you to observe the deepest end of your breath. When you breathe as deep as you can, and follow your breath all the way to the deepest turning point. You will find the center of your body, where your breath turns around, where it touches the center of the body, softly, gently, like a bird's feather floating down from the sky. And finally touch a calm water surface without disturbing the calmness of the water surface. That's how soft and gentle your mind can feel. At the deepest turning point of the breath, called the center of the body. And if we keep coming back to the center of the body, the mind will touch the body center with gentleness, repeatedly. We will repeat until we begin to feel as if something soft, gentle, and light is now in the middle of our abdomen. Then you don't need to depend on your breath any longer. Just stay with the soft and gentle feeling inside your body. Allow the mind to stay there as long as you can. Should you feel distracted at any point, just keep bringing the mind back to the body center. Should there be still some distractions remaining, and you repeat the mantra. Allow the voice to expand from inside your body center. Such as clear and bright, clear and bright, clear and bright, or Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang, Samma Arahang. Samma means the right way. Arahang means the purest state of the mind. All together, you are telling yourself you're on the right way to purify the mind. Continue repeating the mantra and feel the vibration at the center of the body, as if the origin of the mantra is located in the middle of your abdomen. Samma Arahang, 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 Feel as if there is a wireless speaker playing the soothing sound of the mantra in the center of your body. Continue observing the mantra sound. And you have to do it on your own. Do not just listen to my voice. As the mantra will become much more effective when you repeat on your own in your mind. Samma Arahang 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 And I would like you to additionally imagine that your body is empty. Imagine as if there's nothing inside the body, no bone, no muscle, no organ. Nothing inside the body, nothing but the air. And you may visualize an image of your choice. From something round like the sun, the full moon, a star, a crystal ball, a bubble, or a water drop. Choose one that fits you the most. This is easiest for you to visualize and visualize like a dream, as if you're dreaming about something that you have been longing for, looking forward to, as if that is your favorite gift. Visualize in your mind and allow the mind to stay with that thing the whole time. When you visualize, doesn't have to be clearly. Just make sure that you can visualize continuously. Also, relaxingly. It is okay if the object may look blurry at the moment. Continue the visualization and repeating the mantra at the same time. So that the visualization image is only picture your mind is paying attention to. And the mantra voice is the only voice you are paying attention to. Samma Arahang 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 Samma Arahang. Be content with whatever visualization outcome you're having at the moment. Even if the image looks blurry, like something behind the cloud. But if you have the feeling that it is inside your body, that will be sufficient and good enough for the purpose of keeping your mind with one thought, one thing, and one location already. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. Samma Arahang. I will leave you to stay with your meditation object, repeating the mantra on your own. For a while. Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang Samma Arahang. Now, with the amount of peace energy, you may spread it out to everyone around you, starting from people close to you in the same building, the same house. Share this energy with all of them. Doesn't matter who they are. You're willing to share this energy to all of them equally and unconditionally. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are sharing. Allow the peace energy to cover your whole neighborhood, the whole village, whole community, and share this peace energy to everyone in the community. Spread your love, your kindness to all of them equally and unconditionally. It doesn't matter who they are, what they do, where they live. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you're sharing. Imagine that you are sharing the peace energy to everyone in your country. Spread your love, your kindness to all of them equally and unconditionally. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the peace energy you're sharing. Then you may consider sharing this peace energy to the whole world, all countries in the world. Share the peace energy to every citizen of the world equally and unconditionally, regardless of their race, nationality, creed, or political view. May all of them be happy. May all of them be free from sadness. May all of them feel the inner peace you are spreading. In other words, needs more inner peace. May this pure peace energy that you are sharing attract positive things and repel negative elements. May everyone in the world live in harmony. May there be no fight, no conflict, no violence, and no war. May this peace energy bring about sustainable, lasting happiness to shine in the world. Continue sharing loving kindness for a moment. And now our meditation is coming to an end. You may take a deep breath in and out a few times. Breathe in, breathe out, long, softly, slowly. And once you feel you are ready, you may softly and slowly open your eyes while listening to my blessing. Sapphe Buddha Palapatta Pacchekanan Palang Arahantan Jate Jenarakhang Pantami Sapaso Te Atalata Sukita Virunha Buddha Sasane Aroha Sukita Hota Saha Sapphe Hiyatipi Sapaputtha Nupavena Sappathamma Nupavena Sappasangha Nupavena Sattha Soti Bhavantu Te. May all your wishes be fulfilled. Sapphe Purentu Sankapam. All of your dreams may come true. Janto Panaraso Yatha. Like the full moon in the night sky. Manichoti Raso Yatha. Or similar to a flawless crystal sphere. Now you may open your eyes. Alright, so I hope that you enjoy the session and were able to follow the meditation guide together. So maybe at the moment, if you are able to switch on your webcam, okay, so I can see how the result has also be visible on your face. Okay, so you may show me that you already have waken up. Okay, and smile a little. Okay, how was your meditation? Somehow if you feel great, you can put maybe 2 thumbs up. Okay, great. Okay, Excellent. So is anybody taking the shot? I mean, the screenshot. Okay. Smile a little bit. Smile. All right. Smile. Okay, I guess. So now, if you you'd like to share your meditation experiences, if you'd like to ask any questions, you may type in the chat box. Okay, let me read your experiences today. We have from Augustine from Ibadan Peace Club, 2 thumbs up, okay? And also Makinde, thank you very much for this relaxing session. And Muda Siru, thanks for amazing sessions. And Kola Wole, say thank you as well. So if today you manage to feel relaxed, like Madhav said, very relaxing and peaceful meditation, and Awomitan say, what's relaxing moment for me? And Iman say, so peaceful meditation, comforting and relaxing. And Uluwabunmi, the meditation was relaxing. Okay. So I hope that not only that you feel relaxed, you also have consciousness, because they need to go together. Okay, not only that you feel relaxed, because if you feel relaxed but you don't have anything for your mind to hold on to at all, maybe you fall asleep at some point. Okay. We have from Fola Juwon was refreshing time, and Adesina was relaxed my mind peacefully. Thank you. And Ruth, relaxing session as well. Okay, nice. Elsa Marine, relax. Good luck weekend. Okay. When we meditate, okay, first thing first, we normally do is to relax a little bit. Tolani say, I was able to like get rid of wandering thoughts. Amazing. Huh? And Ayobami, calming and relaxing. Okay. So everybody has similar experiences, right? Rachel say, great time relaxing and staying calm throughout the sessions. Excellent. And Oduyano, thank you, monk, was refreshing after a stressful morning. TNI, the meditation was still at all time whenever almost drifted, change position or refresh the body. Okay, nice. And Julio, I enjoy the meditation, feel cool, feel good and calm. And Li Shui, the sound of cigars, made me even more relaxing. Okay, and Far Benro, thank you very much. My mind is at rest, well concentrated, and thank you, the team. All right. When we begin a meditation, so every time you meditate, make sure that your whole body is relaxed. Because if your whole body doesn't feel relaxed, you're gonna come back to the posture. So you should be in the posture you don't need to change for a while. So you'll be able to sustain in that posture and just forget about the body completely, because meditation is about the mind. And when we are able to relax completely, you need to find something for the mind to hold on to. And usually we use the center of the body as the anchor point, because the center of the body is where you can feel the peace energy. If you stay there long enough, it's like a switch that you have to keep pressing the switch softly and gently. And when you keep pressing that switch softly, gently, again and again and again, you can feel some peace energy coming out. But there might be some attempts to take your mind away. For example, you keep touching the center, suddenly an image of your work appears. That's because the mind is still impure. And when the mind is impure, there might be some images that can take your attention away from the center body. What we normally do is to visualize an image, our own image, so that when the mind is being taken away from other images, we know instantly, and then we can come back to the visualization image. The mantra is similar. It's like you hear cicadas from my ambient environment. What if in your environment you also have like ambulance sound, or maybe the sound from your neighbors, or maybe even in your same house, some people switch on televisions very loud. If you do not repeat any mantra, your mind will be easily distracted. And that's why we use the combinations of the two techniques, the mantra and the visualization, in order to keep your mind constantly focused at the center. If you can do that long enough, then you can cultivate a lot of peace energy. Okay, so hopefully today you manage to feel a bit more relaxed and as well feel some peace energy. And if you notice, we also did loving kindness. Anybody who did loving kindness in the end of the meditation, loving kindness? Well, this is what the world needs at the moment, because a lot of people cannot find peace. And if you are able to become peace and you spread it out to a lot of people, the positive vibes from your mind will contribute to warm and peaceful stream that will make the world a little calmer. And this is something you can feel. When you are close to people who are furious and angry, look at my face, you probably don't feel good, right? Because you can also feel the anger vibe from the person. But what if you can emit peaceful energy? And this is not just you alone. A lot of meditators around the world are emitting this peaceful energy. Hopefully we are, enough to kind of change and cool down the world a little bit, okay? And yield late but still nice and have peaceful time. And Fu say, when repeating the mantra, I feel like I need to see or visualize something. Should I visualize something? So visualization is a separate technique, okay? You don't need to visualize anything if you repeat the mantra alone. But we use the combinations of the two techniques because the mantra works well with audio distractions, like you hear sound from anywhere, and visualization works well with visual distractions. And when you do both, then you close the door, because this door has two parts, audio and visual distractions. And you have to close both of them. There's some doors that only have one piece, and this door has two pieces, like this. It opens two pieces. You have to close both parts, and that's why if you use the mantra alone, well, maybe it works. But if you use the combinations of the mantra visualization, it closes the chance of any distraction trying to take your mind away completely. Okay. Can I meditate without visualization? Yes, you can. If you do not have a lot of visualization, maybe you don't need any technique at all, because it depends on the amount of sati or consciousness that you have on particular day. This is something you have to observe. If you have more sati, you don't need to visualize anything. You don't need to repeat any mantra. You find, okay, what shall I visualize? Like Buddha image. You can visualize Buddha image. You can also visualize something like the sun, the moon, or maybe a water drop, a crystal ball. Okay, I can show you what you can choose to visualize. Normally, we choose something round and something clear. That's because when you visualize something round, clear, and maybe bright, here. These are some examples of what you can visualize, like the sun, the full moon, the crystal ball, a water drop, and a bubble. Usually something round, because you don't need to worry so much about the shape. No, if you will visualize something with some face or some shape, maybe you have to worry how it looks. And you want to visualize an Eiffel Tower. That's not easy, right? And unless you live in France and you see it every single day, it's going to be easier for you. But if you are in Malaysia, for example, maybe you visualize Petronas towers because you're familiar with them. Okay. And you can visualize Buddha image as well, because a lot of us are familiar with like a Buddha image, which you see that every single day. So if you are sure, you visualize something and you don't actually worry so much about the shape, then you can do it. Like a flower, that's possible too, you know. But usually you should visualize something positive and not negative. For example, you're probably not going to visualize a gun or a knife or a sword or something like that, but you visualize something that has no negative connotation attached to that thing. All right. So I hope these answers. Vanessa say, I visualize a bird's nest. Okay, you have a bird's nest in your house. Yeah, if so, if you can do that with a bird, and why just a nest and not a bird? Or maybe a nest with some eggs. Okay, and like the bird of happiness begin to hatch, begin to come out of the eggs. All right, that sounds nice. Sounds like a good plan. Okay, so today I share with you initially about the inner voice. And also that's not only about like the inner voice when we meditate, but some misconception when it comes to meditation practice. For example, the misconception number one, meditating shorter is better than longer meditation. Meditation is like a journey. It's like if you want to go to Mars, then you need to have a rocket that has very powerful engine. And just 50 minutes will not take you to Mars. Probably you need few days because Mars is quite far away from Earth, right? So meditation, you want to go deep, you have to have longer session for sure. But sometimes people were tricked into believing that meditating shorter is good. That's because when you have shorter session, you don't need to even escape like Earth's gravity, because your vehicle is very limited. Okay, so there's no way that having shorter sessions is going to be better than having longer sessions. But having longer session, you need to deal with meditation obstacles more. And that's why it seems like when you make it longer, it's harder. And that's true. But if you can overcome the main obstacles, when you make it longer, it takes you to deeper and more profound inner peace. Okay, number two misconception today is that, okay, I think I should present this one, but yeah, this is number two. Number two is, I don't have to meditate every single day and I'm still fine. And usually this happens when you previously had some good meditation sessions, and then you start to skip. And when you skip, you may hit the other day, and it's still good. That's because your meditation today is the result of your past sessions. You've been meditating good, and even though today you did something totally distracting, but you're going to have good meditation because the fruits of the past sessions, they are still giving some result at the present day. Okay, but if you keep skipping, then after maybe a week or after 2 weeks, your meditation is gonna totally reset as if you start the whole meditation journey again from the beginning. So don't do that. Okay. And number 3, my meditation improves when I change my thought. Well, if you've been meditating for a while, you probably are very used to some particular sequence. But when people tells you something, hey, try this, it's going to improve your meditation, and you change the method, it's going to be good on the very first few sessions. But then afterward, after a few sessions, it's going to come back to the same loop again. So my suggestion is don't change the method. Okay, so if you have found your favorite method, stick with it. And you might get stuck at some point, but if you can overcome that obstacles, you're going to be good again. So these are some misconceptions about meditation, misunderstandings, very common to many people. And I hope I explain a little bit what to believe and what to expect. Okay. We have some more comments from Madel. What does Apple mean in visualization? No, Apple doesn't mean anything like Apple computer or your iPhone or anything like that. But it's just something round. So it could be an orange as well, or a cherry, or a berry, or anything like a fruit. So anything round you can use to visualize. And Olu Wafu Milayo. Oluwafumilayo. Thank you very much. And Oluwafumilayo use visualization as their favorite method. Okay. All right. So thank you very much for your attention today. I hope you enjoy the sessions, you get some inner peace, and you get some correction if you have that misconceptions or misunderstanding of meditation in mind. And I will see you again on the 8th. So hopefully I will see all of you on this My Story Live, and you can bring your friends. And if you bring any new people, you can tell me in advance so we can also have some basic before we start the sessions as well. Okay. All right. So thank you very much, Jessie.
Yeah, thank you very much, Mang John, for giving us the very wonderful sessions today and the great reminders for us to use the 2 techniques. Sometimes I forgot to use the techniques. So thanks a lot for the reminders. And before we end our sessions, let us pay respect to Mang John by bow 3 times. Let's bow. Second bow. And third bow.
May you all be happy, healthy, and wise. May you have the wisdoms to overcome all obstacles in your life. May all your wishes be fulfilled. May all your dreams become true. And every time you meditate, may you attain the inner peace within, that we call the Dhammakaya within, without delay.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. Thank you, Mang John, for the blessings. And now let's see every one of you on next Monday. Please bring more friends to join us together. Have a wonderful day. Bye.
by Jesse, by DJ Botox, by Elsa Marine, by Vanessa, by Iman Gua, by Lishu Wee and Yoon and Tien I Vivi and Orobi and Ruth and Adesina and Iris Vidya and Christina and Deborah Coy and Frankie Liu and Christine Moore and Ibu Nolua and Yomi Tan and Sam Fang and Esther and David Laval and Ade Scholar and Mardell and Gio and Uje Kule and Maduka and Tulani and Fulajuan and Opemivo and Makinde and Funmilano and Rachel and Ayomi-tan and everybody at IBPCN, right? Ibadan Peace Club of Nigeria. Bye. And Afetayo and Yinga and Uluwafunmilayo and Augustine and Uluwabumi and Juraiwan. Okay, so see you again next time on the 8th, and thank you. Goodbye for today.